No quote for this one. This shit is pissing me off. Ladies, gentlemen, and all you beautiful people in between, my name is Dick Slater, and have you ever realized just how bloated your phone's home screen is? Now, I want to ask you, you ever just want to look something up real quick? Maybe order some food, check your bank's balance, or, I don't know, buy a pair of socks. Simple stuff. But instead of doing what you set out to do, you end up trapped in a digital hostage situation with a gun pointed to your head. And it says, download our app for the full experience. What experience? I just wanted socks, not an adventure. But no. Now I'm knee-deep in this mess, trying to decide if this app is worth the 12 megabytes it's about to suck out of my phone. Spoiler alert, it never is. You see, back in the day, the wild west of the internet, websites used to work. You'd go to one, get your info, and leave. Like a one-night stand. You got what you needed, no strings attached. But now, developers decided we need to settle down and commit. They want the long-term relationship. One with notifications, updates, and these shady-ass permissions that are not only unnecessary, they're predatory. The moment you download one, it starts sniffing around like a horny dweeb who bought some used panties off Twitter. Can we access your location? How about your photos? Mind if we use your microphone? Bro, I just wanted to order pizza. The hell do you want my calendar for? And what's with the constant mandatory updates that don't change or add anything? They just increase the size and keep growing like a tumor in your phone's storage. Oh, no. Don't think I'm letting the websites themselves off the hook here. No, they've gone to shit too. Web developers made these things as actively hostile as possible just to force you to download their app instead. You go try to hit one button and they go, oh, can we tempt you with breadsticks? Try our referral program. You need customer support? Good luck finding that shit. You either get a shitty AI chat box at the bottom right corner that does absolutely nothing for no one, or you have to go find a link buried at the bottom of the FAQ page that reads like a poorly translated IKEA manual. They don't want you to use the website. They want to herd you like cattle towards their precious app. You know what really gets me though? It's not just the websites and digital services pulling this mandatory app nonsense anymore. Oh no. No. Real-world physical things are doing it. You want to rent a scooter? Better download the app first. Need to scan papers in the printer? Do laundry in a washing machine? That's right. You need an app for that too. It's like they're trying to turn every mundane task into a goddamn tech seminar because God forbid I want clean clothes without having to go through a terms of service agreement. But oh, it gets worse. Let me tell you about the time it got to me personally. Now, I go to the gym, right? Could you tell? And the gym I go to has this parking lot that requires an app to verify an access. No keypad, no ticket booth, no friendly old guy to give a holler and a hoot. Just a little QR code scanner. It's not an app for the gym itself, mind you, it's an app specifically for the parking lot. It has one job and limit only half the time and this shit doesn't even work. I roll up with my car and go to scan the QR code into the little pole thingy. But it just doesn't connect. I'm sitting there fumbling, waving my arm all around, reaching with my whole body, holding up my phone to this thing, and it just doesn't scan. I'm burning through mobile data, and a dude right behind me is honking his horn, driving me mad, while trying to work this thing. Because of it, I usually end up parking my car a decent distance away from the gym itself, and walk up there every time. I don't mind walking, but I'm practically forced to do this because no matter how many times I complain, they'll never get their shit together and fix their putrid app. Now I know what you might be thinking. And the answer is yes, my friend. It can always get worse. We've all seen it. These scam products on Kickstarter or some other site that ask you to find a product where the entire gimmick is that it uses an app. Like a juicer out there that literally requires an app to work because you can't just press buttons like a normal person. Buttons are for squares and losers. You have to pair it up with your phone, scan a QR code, and ask white Jesus will a Wi-Fi live or die, because the Lord can't see us in the deep dark clouds of the orange juice projects. And people funded this, by the way. Same as they did with the smart shoes, where you have to log in with an email, a password, and a lack of dignity, just for the simple and classic act of walking. And don't get me started on the cars, man. There are some companies out there that will genuinely demand that you download an app and pay a monthly subscription just so you can use services that are already in the car, which you bought. I ask that my soul be sucked out of my body and absorbed into the consciousness of the ascended monarch before I have to download an app just to use my bathroom and sit on a smart toilet that prides itself on the fact it'll tickle my asshole after I take a shit and give it a kiss too. Only after I pay for Flush Pro, of course. Only for $9.99 a month. Let's be real for a second. The only reason every company under the sun is shoving an app down your throat isn't because it's innovative or convenient or the way of the future. It's because it's cheap. That's it, plain and simple. Making an app and putting a 17-cent Wi-Fi chip costs them less than building physical mechanisms or maintaining a functioning website or hiring people to solve problems like normal businesses used to. And they've somehow convinced us that this is progress. Nah, buddy, it's just a cost-cutting scheme wrapped in a shiny little tech bow. They're not making your lives better. They're making them more complicated. Everything that you are and everything that you do is now attached to your phone. If you lose it, you lost yourself. You're not gaining anything from this. You're just adding more stress, more maintenance, and more passwords to forget. And yet, somehow, we keep falling for it. We've lost all control over our everyday appliances. It's like being sold a car without a steering wheel and being told, oh, it's a minimalist design choice. No, it's just cheaper. But sure, call it progress and hope no one notices. But hey, isn't this the future we were promised? Who needs flying cars when you can have a nervous breakdown because your printer won't recognize you without two-factor authentication? At the end of the day, all I want is for things to work. Is that too much to ask? A website that functions, a washing machine that cleans my clothes, an app that doesn't spy on me, and a world where I can order a damn pizza without feeling like I've signed up for some digital pyramid scheme. That's it. That's the dream.